Hi all, welcome back. Whenever you see SQL queries, especially complex one, you often notice where 1 equal to 1. For many people, this looks like a puzzle. Some even think it might be a performance booster, a SQL standard to follow, a hidden optimization trick. But actually it's none of these. The truth is much simpler yet very practical. Let's say you want to retrieve the customer ID from the orders table, and a query might look like this. Select distinct customer underscore ID from superstore.orders, where let us put some condition, upper region equal to east and sales is greater than 100, and let us extract year from order date field, which is, let's say, greater than 2020, and let's run the code. And you can see here we have got the distinct customer ID from 2020 onwards, where sales is greater than 100 for east region. When debugging or experimenting, you often want to temporarily disable a condition to see how it affects the results. For example, maybe you want to test the query without the sales filter. So let me comment out the sales filter, and now let's run the query. And you have got an output. This works absolutely fine. But here is an issue. What if you want to disable the first condition where region is equal to east? If you comment it out like this, let me uncomment this, and if you will run the code, your query will break and it will show you that syntax error at or near end at position 104. So SQL now doesn't have a valid where clause because and the and is left hanging. This is where the magical 1 equal to 1 comes in handy. People use it as the first condition, which is always true. Let's make some slight changes to our code before we proceed further. Where 1 equal to 1, and put up an end clause here. Now if you want to disable any condition, even the very first one where region equal to east, you can safely comment it out. Let me show you that. And now let's run the code. And you have got a desired output. The query still runs perfectly. Why? Because where equal to 1 guarantees the clause is always valid. It never filters out any rows and it never needs to be removed. Adding 1 is equal to 1 is for convenience. No need to edit query structure when toggling filters. You will never break a query by commenting out the condition, and it works across all SQL flavors like Postgres, MySQL, Oracle, and more. This is especially useful in complex queries where dozens of conditions are added, tested, and adjusted just for convenience. It might seem to be silly at first, but the convenience it offers while experimenting with queries is a huge benefit for anyone who is working with SQL. And that's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching and have a great day.